Subscribe to my channel. You will get Vedic astrology videos regularly on this channel. Hit the like button if you are enjoying my work.
This is very youthful sign. If you have more planets into the Gemini, you tend to be very youthful. You always connect with young people. In last video, we discussed about the second Rashi of the horoscope, that is Vrishab Rashi, the Taurus Rashi in Vedic astrology. Today we are going to talk about the Gemini or the Mithun Rashi in Vedic astrology. Keep watching.
Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Gemini is air element sign. Gemini is dual sign. 1. Gemini is intellectual sign as it is ruled by Mercury. 2. Gemini is all about the communication. 3. Gemini corresponds to third house of horoscope.
Namaste and welcome to Pramanic Astrology channel. I am your host Prasad Mahazani, help you go further faster into Vedic astrological studies. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You will be getting Vedic astrological videos just like this one. And if you don't know your planetary alignments, go check out my website and get your free Vedic astrology reports, as well as if you are interested in the detailed PDF report of your horoscope, you can get it at my website. So Gemini Rashi. Gemini or Mithun Rashi is the third Rashi of the horoscope, the third Rashi of the zodiac sign. It is the evolvement stage of the Rashis, wherein now we have an intellect, and this is very intellectual sign. It is ruled by Mercury, which is all about your intellect. Mercury rules Gemini. Gemini is about the communication. Gemini is a very intellectual sign. Being intellectual, it has a knowledge on variety of subjects, and he likes to share it with others. So the intellect, communication and the collaboration or the cooperation also comes under this Rashi. So these people are very good at intellect, communication and collaboration. Also friendships and networking. It's also about the business. Mercury is a very shrewd businessman. Is a very intelligent businessman. So this Rashi also has that traits of Mercury of a businessman. Okay. Third Rashi, Mithun Rashi or Gemini Rashi, also corresponds to the third house of the horoscope. This is interesting. Each house. Okay, here is the thing. Any house, be it 6th house, 7th house, 10th house, corresponds to the corresponding Rashi. What do I mean by that? Today we are talking about the third Rashi, the Gemini Rashi. The Gemini will correspond to the third house of the horoscope. Cancer will correspond to the fourth house of the horoscope. Like that till Pisces and 12th house. Okay, we are going to make a different video on this. This is very interesting, but as of now, it's important to know that the houses corresponds to the corresponding Rashi. Third house corresponds to the, third Rashi corresponds to the third house. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Gemini is an air element sign. Air element is all about the intellect. Air spreads, so it's all about communication. It's about intellect. Gemini, in my opinion, also represents the internet, which is kind of air element, is about information. It is about the communication. Gemini is a dual sign. If you observe the sign of Gemini, it is a pair. You can call it twin. It is a pair. So these people are very good at imitating things. They can imitate anybody. Okay, and they have this great knack of grasping an idea and presenting it to other people, and other people might think he is an expert into that field. The Gemini person knows 1,000 subjects, but not in depth. A Virgo person will know very few subjects, but at depth. So we are talking about the Gemini. So he knows thousands and thousands of subjects. At least he has heard of it, knows something about it, and can talk about it. And he has such an representation skills that people think he is an expert into that field. Okay, this is the beauty of Gemini. Gemini has a great sense of humor. If you have any serious planet into the Gemini, it makes it a lighter. This is very youthful sign. If you have more planets into the Gemini, you tend to be very youthful. You always connect with young people. You might be an 80-year-old, but you connect with the younger generation like this. They feel like, yes, he is just one among ourselves. So even if you're 80 years old, 85 years old, you can connect with a 25-year-old kid. Okay, that's the beauty of the Gemini. If you have Gemini Ascendant or more planet into Gemini, you will have this quality. You will be young forever. Wow. Yes, and Gemini is opposite of the Sagittarius sign. Sagittarius is very philosophical, serious, studious, a fire element sign ruled by Jupiter, which has a higher purpose, a wisdom. And this is the Gemini, which is all about networking, making new friends, talking about his ideas, speaking with people. It's about communication. But here's a downside to the Gemini. They don't focus. Their energy is scattered all over. So they always get attracted to the partner who helps them focus. And if a Gemini person can focus, they can go even deeper. Imagine a person who can try to learn 1,000 subjects. If he concentrates on only single subject, pinpointed concentration, he will go far into that subject. He will be a master. That's what the Sagittarius people or their partners help them to do in their life. They give them, the Sagittarius person give them the sense of purpose. And even Gemini people are attracted to the Sagittarius people or the people who give them this divine higher purpose and can give direction to their intellect. This was my analysis of Gemini Rashi, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and see you in the next videos. Love and peace. Pair.